Hey, in case you've been living under a pile of potato salad, Kickstarter is a way to fund projects via crowdfunding. What's crowdfunding? Crowdfunding is when projects are funded by smaller donations by lots of people. There have been several sites that do this, but Kickstarter has reigned supreme over all of them. Kickstarter's favorite way of funding is reward-based funding, which gives rewards for those who pay. When giving Kickstarter money, people receive presents, including some crazy products. Or if you're crazy and/or rich enough, you can get executive producer credits. With Kickstarter, gamers have found a way to buy games before they're even made, voting on which games get made with their wallets. But it doesn't just stop with that. Kickstarter has also funded a plethora of additional projects, gaming and non-gaming related. That Veronica Mars movie? Kickstarter. That Academy Award-winning short documentary Innocent? Kickstarter. Potato salad? Kickstarter. Despite this, Kickstarter is a harder market to get into because of its all-or-nothing policy. If a project doesn't get fully funded, then the creator gets nothing at all. But when it does get funded, the project gets launched, and they can then reach out to stretch goals. So is Kickstarter good? Mostly, yes. Games like Shovel Knight, Mighty No. 9, and even the Oculus Rift only came to be because of it. It is easy to see the benefits of such a platform. It allows small indie developers actually afford to be able to take time away from their jobs and work on the games that they're working on. With the Kickstarter money, they can make sure that there's a big enough interest in their game before they spend all their time away from their jobs making it and then end up losing money in the long run. Any no-brainer can start a Kickstarter campaign, though. However, there is a key to defining if something is legit or not. The crowdfunding institutional theory. Basically, pretend all of the projects on Kickstarter are actors, and you need to cast a film. The way projects, or actors, define themselves in maturity and professionalism will ring out to your mind in saying, well, this Shovel Knight guy looks extremely legitimate, I'm going to fund him. But when you look at the immature, unprofessional stuff of something like Pixelmon, you basically turn away from that actor and tell it to buzz off. You wouldn't hire a high school actor to do Morgan Freeman's job, so you don't give money to projects from people who aren't seriously into it. But it can't all be good now, can it? This theory can be abused, or even lead to a good project's demise. First of all, the institutional theory preys on a project's leader's decisions in certain situations. Mighty No. 9 is looking to be a great game. But there was previously a small controversy with its community manager and feminist, Dina Abou-Karam. Her overzealous feminism and her not being a Mega Man fan at all actually threatened the success of the Kickstarter campaign. On the other hand, after seeing the success of Veronica Mars, Zach Braff used his likability to kickstart his own movie. He ended up being called out for abusing his celebrity status. However, even if you abuse the system or prove you're great, there is still risk involved. There are plenty of projects that get funded and still manage to fail. Sam Biddle wanted to make a game. The goal was $35,000. He made $120,000. He spent all of it and gave nothing back in return. At all. None of the people who gave him money got anything back. At all. Yogscast raised over $500,000 for a game, but they still couldn't deliver it. It too got cancelled. Plus, there are plenty of scams out there. Thankfully, most of them are called out, and there are plenty of multi-millionaire celebrities that are attracting all the attention away from the other smaller Kickstarter campaigns that actually need the money. Smaller projects that need to get started. Kickstarted. The point of Kickstarter, though the newfound situation, is that Kickstarter actually needs these celebrities. The institutional theory is mainly used for actors, because that's the type of money they generate. How much do you pay to see your favorite band on stage? These celebrities bring in lots of cash and attention to places that really don't get a lot of it. A good bit of that celebrity involvement is why Kickstarter is so great today. When Zach Braff was called out for using his celebrity status to get more funding, Kickstarter also got called out for allowing him to even do this. But Kickstarter's defense was pretty good. They even used numbers to back up the following claim. Kickstarter's defense was that this Kickstarter campaign brings the people who donate to the Celebrities Project to go out and notice other smaller projects. And Kickstarter is absolutely right! My assistant brings out a perfect example, himself. When he went to go fund the Veronica Mars project, he discovered that there was a Kickstarter for an agricultural project in his own hometown. He had no idea about it. until he went to Kickstarter to back a celebrity. People who go fund Smosh's iPhone game look around and discover other projects that they would like to fund too. Kickstarter has managed to stay on top because of its beautiful and delicate balance of projects by big celebrities and small-timers having success. So even if Nintendo ends up using Kickstarter to fund Wario World 2, as long as Noname Games is also able to create its innovative PC title, then all is well. So let's make this a discussion now. Do you feel that Kickstarter is good for the industry as a whole, or not? Should it be reserved just for small-time and indie developers, or is it fine if big rich people use it too? Have you ever backed anything? Let me know down below, and tell me if you're happy with the stuff you backed. What if Gnoggin started a small one for a big project we were planning? Would you be interested in backing it? So until next time, stay awesome and keep using your noggins.